Hey everybody, Nick here, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and welcome to another Holly Jolly July video. Today I have a really festive box card for you. I'm calling this one my Festive Cocoa Box Card. How cute is this design? You have that cup of cocoa there, all festive with a little bow. You've got some poinsettias here in the front and some holly in the background. It folds relatively flat for mailing. There's a spot on the back for your message. And I included an envelope as well. This one's really cute, really fun, really different, and I can't wait to show it to you. Before we get started, make sure to hit like and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any card making fun. And with that, let's get into the materials. For this project, you're going to need your CRICUT cutting machine, your light grip or standard grip cutting mat, a scoring wheel or scoring stylus, a weeding tool, scraper, brayer, glue and adhesive, and your cardstock. Now that we know what materials we're going to need, let's go ahead and get started with step 1. Step 1. Get the SVG cut file. This project is part of Holly Jolly July 2026. If you're watching this video during the event, you can find the buttons to download the cut file on the event page. If you're watching this video after the event has ended, you can purchase the individual cut file from my shop at shop.thebeardedhousewife.com, or you can purchase the VIP Access Pass that includes instant lifetime access to the entire event, plus bonus cut files, printable worksheets, and commercial licensing. Get more information on the VIP Access Pass in the description box below. No matter how you download the cut file, make sure to download the file to your computer, unzip the file, and then we can open up CRICUT Design Space. Step 2. Upload the design to CRICUT Design Space. Now that we have a new project open in CRICUT Design Space, we can go ahead and click Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Find where we downloaded the file onto our computer. Click Open, Continue, and Upload. Step 3. Convert score lines and any text. Now that our project has been brought into our canvas, we can ungroup the design. We have some converting to do to some of the score lines. So let's first start with the envelope. Click on this icon to drop down the layers. Highlight this top layer. Come up to the operation menu and change that to score. Highlight the group and attach. We need to do the same thing to the outside box piece. And the inside tab piece. Once you've converted the score lines for the envelope, the outside box piece, and the inside tab piece, go ahead and click Make. And you can see the mats for this project. Click Continue. I'll be using a variety of medium weight cardstock for this card. I'm going to go ahead and get everything cut out, and I'll see you when it's time to assemble. Step 4. Cut out the design. Step 5. Assemble your card. Okay, I've gotten everything all cut out. It's time to go ahead and start to assemble. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is fold and burnish the score lines for the outside box piece. just like so. I'll set that to the side for just a moment. Let's go ahead and mat and layer the messaging panel. And now we can flip over the outside box piece and attach the messaging panel to the back of the card. And we can set that to the side again. Let's go ahead and fold and burnish the score lines for the inside tab piece. And we can set that to the side. Now we can go ahead and mat and layer the front cover panel. Now I do have a layering guide within the download that will help visualize how to layer these pieces together. But from back to front, you're going to start with the blue, then the white, yellow, green, and then red. I'm going to speed up the video just a little bit while I layer these together, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all finished. And there is our front cover panel. I'll set that to the side. Now let's grab our outside box piece and our inside tab piece. We're going to add glue to this left tab. And attach it to the left side here on the outside box piece, making sure to line up those edges well. And then I'm going to repeat for that other side. And now we can fold that over. Add glue to this left front tab. Take our front cover panel and attach that left side. Again, we're making sure to line up those edges. And repeat again for the other side. Just like so. I'll set the card to the side so I can go ahead and dry. Let's make the envelope. For the envelope, we're going to fold and burnish along the score lines. Let's take the inlay panel, add glue along the outer edge of the inlay. Place the inlay over the cutout on the envelope flap. Spin the envelope around. Bring those side flaps in. Add glue to the bottom of the side flaps. With your thumbs, go ahead and push up and press. And then that forms your envelope. And our box card is all set. What did you think of this card? Isn't it kind of different and really unexpected, but still really Christmassy and just kind of warms your heart? I hope that you like this one. If you make this project, I hope that you share it in our Facebook group. We have thousands of card making and paper crafting friends who love to motivate and support each other, and we would love to see your creations. I have a link down below for you to check it out. With this project being complete, that's going to end Holly Jolly July for 2026. I have had so much fun crafting with you this week. I have really enjoyed seeing your different emails and comments and posts and various projects that you have made throughout the week. It has really warmed my heart to see how excited and happy you have been for these projects coming out every single day. So thank you so very much. Holly Jolly July will return for next year. Until then, there are plenty of videos on the channel and tutorials on the website for you to check out. Lots of Christmas projects coming soon on the channel and on the website, especially for Holidays with the Housewife, which is my annual Christmas crafting event that happens in November. That's going to do it for today's video. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.